1340, 96.5 KVGC. It's 8 minutes after the hour of 7 o'clock. Welcome to a Monday, the 15th day of October for 2018. We do have a number of homes without power today due to the public safety shutoff with PG&E. JD's going to go over that with us in just a little bit. Even our transmitter up on Mount Zion, the Mount Zion circuit, is down this morning. We're running on our backup Generac generator, courtesy of good friends at Short Circuit Electric. We do have West Point and Railroad Flat schools. They have canceled classes today. Those are the only schools that have canceled class in Calaveras County Unified. Superintendent Mark Campbell gave us a call earlier this morning, and that is basically due to the power cutoff. And, at one point, PG&E was saying that over 11,000 customers possibly could have been affected throughout Amador and Calaveras counties. I know that for a time there were customers affected due to the fire over in Calaveras County off of Whiskey Slide Road. Again, we mentioned that at the top of the news. 35 acres, 15% containment. Crews, they'll remain on the scene throughout the day today working on containment of this fire. At one point, there were evacuations ordered. They are advisory evacuations now. And again, that fire broke out just around 1 o'clock this morning in the Whiskey Slide area. But let's go to JD today. And JD, do you have any more on us on that for us, on that public safety power outage by PG&E?
Yeah, for those of you just turning in, PG&E, they were prepared to shut off power to residents in 12 counties, and of those 12, Amador and Calaveras included as part of the public safety power shutoff. According to the utility, they consider temporarily turning off power in the interest of safety, in their words, as a last resort during the most extreme weather conditions. Now, they did not give us an exact customer count, but estimated over 11,000 customers would be impacted in Amador and Calaveras counties. And, no single factor will drive a public safety power shutoff. They take a combo of criteria into consideration when making a decision. A few of those: red flag warning declared by the National Weather Service, low humidity levels, generally 20% and below, sustained winds above 25, wind gusts in excess of about 45 miles an hour, site-specific conditions such as temperature, terrain, and local climate, condition of dry fuel on the ground, and live vegetation. And then on the ground, real-time observations are being taken from PG&E field crews. PG&E notified customers about the potential shutoffs via text message and phone calls in Amador County and Fiddletown, Jackson, Pine Grove, Pioneer, Plymouth, Sutter Creek, and Volcano. In Calaveras, Glencoe, Mokill, Mountain Ranch, Railroad Flat, West Point, and Wilseyville. And it looks like all those areas are impacted at this time.
I didn't get a message.
Real quick,
do you need to?
PG&E does encourage customers to make sure their contact info is up to date. Visit pge.com/mywildfirealerts, or you can call them. It's really easy. 1-866-743-6589. Do that during normal business hours. I've done it myself. You call them up. You give them your cell phone number and make sure your home phone number on record is all correct.
So I didn't do that, so that's why I wasn't contacted?
Well, if they have your number on file, I don't know specifically about your address, but if you weren't in one of the exact areas or one of the circuits that they had planned to shut off, you would not have received a call.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know if maybe that's the situation for you, or you just haven't updated your contact information. But PG&E is asking you to do this for your own sake, folks, so in these situations they can notify you. I personally got a text message and a phone call 48 hours before, also 24 hours before, and we actually did not end up getting shut off, but there was that potential, so we did not get the third. Usually you'll even get a third one right before it's about to happen. So yeah, please update that. It'll help you out. Again, that's pge.com/mywildfirealerts, or very easy over the phone as well, 866-PGE-65.
So I guess the big question is that people have out there, do you know when power will be restored?
Well, here's the thing. They can turn off power quickly, but to get the power back on, they're going to have to go out and inspect these lines that were shut off for safety reasons, just to make sure there wasn't any impact through the heavy winds and that they are safe to re-energize. So crews will be going out doing that, and once it is safe to do so, they will turn power back on in the area. But that likely will be into the later afternoon and evening today. So will not be early this morning, at least. Those are early reports from the utility.
So those that are without power at this time more than likely will be without power throughout the day?
Correct.
That's what you're saying. Okay, so that
at least those are the reports we're receiving as of now. Of course, if anything changes, KVGC Radio will be the first to let you know. Before you're going to see it on Channel 3, anywhere there, guys, right here. If you want to hear updates on the power situation, we're going to be the first ones to give it to you.
That would make sense because, again, no school today for West Point and Railroad Flat, and they were impacted by that.
Yes, so schools were impacted. If hospitals were to be impacted, they would have been notified. Medical need customers as well. So, yeah, the school districts knew well in advance and made, proactive plans.
All right, well, Amador fire units were called out to a reported vegetation fire around 7:30 last night off of Alpine Lane in the Buckhorn area. First responders found a large spot in heavy ground fuels, and there was even torching into trees, meaning the fire burning into the trees. The winds were blowing, causing the fire to spread to a large metal garage and wooden outbuilding. Amador Sheriff's Office and CHP responded with multiple deputies to start evacuations. The wildland fire was contained just before 9 o'clock to half an acre in size, and the structure fire was contained a short time later. The cause of the fire is currently under investigation. Power lines were downed at the incident, and multiple engines from Amador Fire Protection District and CAL FIRE, along with hand crews and a dozer, responded.
And Calaveras firefighters rolled to a vegetation fire on Crystal Drive in Wallace yesterday. When firefighters got there, they found 2 acres of grass on fire, threatening structures. Crews made quick work of the fire and extinguished it at 2¼ acres. A subsequent investigation determined the property owner lit a burn pile that escaped control. Yesterday, a red flag warning had been issued for gusty winds and low humidity. CAL FIRE law enforcement officials made sure the homeowner was educated on the dangers of his actions and also cited him for burning during a suspension and allowing a fire to escape control.
And Sutter Amador Hospital hosting 2 free community flu clinics at the hospital October 27th and on December 2nd. And Amador County Public Health Department also will be holding flu shot clinics on the 18th. That's this coming Thursday, the 18th, from 2 to 4:45, and again on November 1st from 2 to 4:45. In Sutter Creek, the cost will be at the health department $20 for adults or $10 for children if you do not want to wait to the October 27th date. In Calaveras County, seasonal flu vaccines are available $26. They're available Mondays from 3 to 4:30 by appointment at the Calaveras County Public Health Department. The flu this year, again, from all indications, could hit pretty hard. So, again, flu immunizations will not be available in Amador County schools. So if you want to get your children immunized, and it takes a couple of weeks, a week or two, we're going to be, Dr. Kerr will be here in the next couple of days to give us our flu shots. And we always do that. Jake, JD, and I will take our shots. But again, if you would like yours a little earlier, you can contact both the Amador or Calaveras County health departments for those. And that's a quick look at local news on this Gold Country Monday morning. Again, if you are without power due to the public safety shutoff with PG&E, looks like more than likely you'll be without power throughout most of the day. From the KVGC News Center,
I'm JD.
And I'm Jim Geedy reporting. Remember, for the latest news, traffic, and weather 24 hours a day, to give us a call. Well, don't give us a call. Give us a listen. KVGCradio.com.